and welcome back to the Little Wings channel. I'm Abigail, the reader, the writer, and the journaler of the group. Today, I will be doing how to begin/start a story. So, I might do a video on how to completely do a story, but today I'm just going to show you guys the steps that I use to begin a story. And disclaimer, I am not a professional writer or storyteller. I don't have a job. I just love writing, mostly fantasy, fiction. But yeah, just wanted you guys to know, and I'll be sharing my opinion. It might be similar to many others because they're not a billion ways. There can be a billion ways to start a story, but many do it very simple, very easy. So I'll just be showing you guys how to start a story. And so if you guys haven't noticed the pattern, I do a reading video, then a journaling video, then a writing video, and it keeps continuing on unless there's a special reason and I just do another video. But yeah, I've been talking too much, so let's just get into the video. So guys, I have 6 steps to how you begin a story. You guys might have more steps, less steps, whatever, how much, but I'm just going to be showing you guys my 6 steps I mostly use for writing. And if you guys aren't interested in writing, you can just totally keep on doing this if you have an essay you have to do. And so I'm just going to right ahead tell you guys this is going to be a fiction. If you guys want to, I can totally do a nonfiction one too, but today I'm just sticking with fiction. And so let's just get on with the first step. Patience. You're like, this isn't a step. Yes, but patience and commitment is really hard because a lot of people, they're like super excited to begin a story and write a whole story like 50 pages long, give or take, and they'll just write like 2 or 3 chapters and give up. I'm not saying it's you or it's me or it's anyone you know, but I do that sometimes. Yes, okay. A lot of people do it sometimes, but you have to really want this topic. Like, whatever you're writing out, you have to be passionate about and know that you're not gonna give up, have commitment, and just be patient with it if it doesn't really go your way. So now for the second step is know your topic. I know this is kind of a step that like everyone has to do, but super important. You have to know what you're gonna write about. It's gonna be fantasy, it's gonna be sci-fi, is it gonna be about magic, it's gonna be about robots. You have to know what you're gonna do. Like, maybe you know you're just gonna do a story, but later on you realize you have to know what your topic is gonna be, because that's like literally what you're gonna write about. So knowing your topic and maybe just a few details about it could help too to start your story. And later on, as you keep on writing, you can just add on to your topic, and you'll have your topic. So it could be like topic. This is an example. I have never wrote it. Topic: sci-fi. Robots taking over the world. And then you have to just maybe get in detail a bit about how they take over the world, but not yet. We're just going to keep on going, and some of the steps might be about how to add on to your topic. So maybe during the video you'll see me changing backgrounds, settings, whatever. I'm just testing out settings and seeing which one's the best, but let's keep continuing. The third one is to have a base storyline, or a storyline's base, whatever you like to call it. So what it is I think a really helpful way to know what your story is going to be about is writing the chapter titles out. Like, maybe you could just have chapter 1, chapter 2, but maybe you could have a subtitle that says the day the robots came, or the robots plan, something like that, to kind of just know what you're going to write about and let the reader have a bit detail about it, and let you know what you're going to write about too. Maybe you forgot what chapter is the robot's plan. I think writing out, even if it's not the title, but just a little subtitle that's telling you, oh, this chapter 12 is when we introduce the robot's plan or something. and having the base of the storyline is really important, because without a storyline, you can't construct. Like, writing a story is like building a house. You have to have the base so you can put in the details and everything. I think that's how you build a house. I don't know. But you have to have, like, maybe, even if it's not chapters, you just put, like, this goes first, then this, then this. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the chapters. Like, one topic could be in 4 chapters, and the other one could be in just one chapter. But you want to include all the things you want to say, or all the things you want to write about in your chapters. And now is the 4th one. We're nearing to the 6th one. But the 4th one is characters. Okay, that's not really a step. These aren't necessarily steps, I would say, just things that I like to include in my steps. That makes sense? Probably doesn't. But characters, you could just, without, maybe you like to make your characters as you go, but I don't really like to do that, because then I'll probably be like, okay, what's her name? Rosie. No. Kate. I like to have a list of my main characters, or just sub-characters, or most of my characters that I'm going to be using throughout, and maybe go in detail, like 3 good personalities, 1 bad personality about them, a positive thing about them, a negative thing about them, because characters can't always be negative and can't always be positive. Gotta have some dimension, some character. Excuse me. So I really like to know ahead my characters' names, maybe not specific, like where they live, their last name, their middle name, their family members, just to have it kind of down. Okay, this is going to be one of my main characters. Not like have so many sub-characters, you lose account of it. But in many stories, sub-characters fit really well with the storyline. But it just really depends. But I just like to know my main characters so I don't forget them, and so I know their personalities. And you can totally go in depth about where they live, their age, their last name, personality, things like that. Okay guys, now it's the 5th one. We're super close to the end. And it is, well, it's a lot of things. It's settings, themes, and conflicts. So what that is you should know what your setting is going to be, what your theme is, and what your conflict is. Sometimes, like, I write like 20 pages of story and realize there's no theme, there's no conflict. And conflict is like basically the problem, and there's always a solution or resolution to it. So setting, I'm just going to go in depth a bit about each. Settings is like where it takes place, like the date, like 1968, 2032, stuff like that. And like California, Australia, Antarctica, Mars, like where it is, like the country, the planet, the state, specific. And then the theme is technically like the main lesson that you learned in it. Like many stories, like theme is be nice to others, share with others, be honest, stuff like that. And I think it's good to have a theme in your story. And then conflict, I already told you guys, is the problem, and always try to have a resolution/solution with it, or you can just have another story and then the resolutions in that story. But yeah. Okay, alrighty guys, now is the final step or thing. Have fun. I know a lot of people who I don't know a lot of people, like maybe authors or like just normal people, can get stressed easily about due dates or like making it perfect, or people will enjoy it. Just remember to have fun, and it can only be for your eyes only. Think about your audience. Do you want to write it for adults or young children? And think about how you want the story to be, and not how someone, like, you can totally ask other people about their opinions, but just because they state something like, oh, I don't like that character, you don't have to delete it or make a different character just because they don't like it. Many others could love it, just this one person out of like 100 could not really like it. So you have to remember it's your story, no one else's, and just have fun with it. Like, you can write a million stories and just, you know the story. No one else has read it ever before. Just have fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed that. And comment down below, or just tell me if you want how to start a nonfiction story or how to do a full story. So yeah, that is it today. Sorry I was blabbing too much. Next week video for the book one, it might be a book recommendation, book reviews, stuff that have to do with books. So I hope you guys didn't think I was a little boring today. But yeah, again, the steps are patience, know your topic, storylines base the storyline, whatever you want to call it, characters, setting the theme, conflict resolution, and have fun. You don't have to do these all in order because these aren't even steps. Like patience and have fun are just things that you should do. But yeah, just remember, these are my opinions on how you should begin a story. They might not necessarily be yours or an author's or anyone else that you know, but these are just mine. I hope you guys found this useful. And yeah, go check out our other video. Make sure to check out Grace the Artist, Andrew the Lego Man, or Michael the Gamer if you want to check out our videos. But yeah, that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, click that notification bell, comment down below, and give this a thumbs up or a like if you enjoyed. And just tell me if you want any more videos. And I'll see you guys next time with a book video. Bye!